be that's it. I can say and yet question be a feel say able to be so hana share those kinds of experience na yesram ya na mo dia bafom kakrama because ye nhia your questions and answers class. And you are all welcome. Now at the close one here, another thing in here now so is it Florida. Pacho mute humame. Ama mute humame. Adeba kuso and I'm so you keep your cameras on. No? The code of conduct our platform now you will join in so. And you can go back and read at your own time and know the reason why until you say we keep your camera on for us, for the teachers. You know, you say you want to me connected. Aha, in Phoenix, in Pacho, change Budina Mammy why? Mammy Tum, in Pacho mute Mammy why? In Pacho Oba class, Oba, no mute until you are ready to speak. May that's it. And to newcomers, you're all welcome. Keep your cameras on. The teachers want to engage with you. And then we are all learning here. Intimacy. Yeah, pay attention in class. Some of the questions, if we were teachers don't have to answer it 2 or 3 times. It's not fair to them. Into no say yeah, focusing on the class. Some questions be what be said twice or 3 times. Isaac, Isaac,
yeah, so
okay. That's a dream. So here.
All right. Abusanfo mpamcho mechecha obi bia believe say muina obi ahoye. Yeah. Class captain ena akasa no. De one tiasi bia pamcho wachire mpefefe inti no mesre mu a se de midi kan de bia class captain o kasa na munyina motie. Look at all this.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah, into no said na class captain can mesra mu a especially mu a mo ba foforo mo homodin na FN say na mo follow rules na my na bibia ay interesting o platform ha. So far I think say class with them me say me bo me homodin said e be interesting say move come anima other classes so mu na obi aso odi. Nti sɛ mo nso mo ho de na mo nso maso anye de nyɛ saa de a mo me sɛ form. All right, me da mo nyina amase. Ene efe ne sɛn pamocho teachers for a eno mo ba besua de ne yɛ efe ne sɛn killer dachi mama Esther the observer and sika ba I say sika mai okay sika ba Sika mpacho mama unsu co-host ni binti no obetimi mute on na wasa on mute me pamcho the rest of the teachers no mube tina actually na ma support in a way just in case bia obi pese obi se bibi o comment section hono ma anase mode mo so mo energy better actually and then the Thursday na other omo aka na so ebeba
Solomon you ma renfi
Solo ho.
Dream no
Yeah, yewo anything omo ka echi the last time no minim se me forward ma wana se yeni kan nwie no ye wi ana what take you over na.
We no.
Okay. All right. Wonder Woman. Abusanfo mesre mo ya na time so amomra ntem ene yafa 20 minutes ahye go ban ye hwe me di be hye mo amom. Mo ba ntem ani etima start ntem na ye wi ntem. Wonder Woman Patrol.
Good evening, teachers.
Good evening.
See, Patrol, one is observation, and the other one so your question.
Okay.
And observation, it's about the use of the chat. About 2 weeks ago, lady people start question or a new member. But no, I a bit confused. But in the chat, me who said, you movie and make some comments on the question I will be say.
Yeah, Kasa.
Yeah, I feel say, some of it were not encouraging because after we, me who said, walk back to the chat, to go and either explain and justify the reason why she asked the question. It said, me just to remind all of us, say, the use of the chat, there are some benefits to it. It can be used to encourage people, and I say, any important, maybe information that you want to pass on to all of us. And I say you want to draw the teacher's attention to something. But when it comes to people asking questions, I think that we should tone it down a bit so that people don't feel discouraged if they have things on their mind.
Yeah, but let me rectify what you just said and then we move on. So from the beginning, I've been saying it every single day. Say the chat no, it is for only emergencies. Maybe someone battery is dying, they want to leave, or they want to do something quick. No, a prompt teacher, not teacher now every day who say nipa we say ni neko someone is struggling to raise their hands and I say be being TBB I say those one a quick one na yehu. But at this point in what Wonder Woman just said in Pamocho, so who question be now person busa en kukubusa and two quest a honum chat honum peja unsa na yemfro na umbisa Pamocho wa I need you men konkobu men kontwere to honum ebasa ebe kriti ada chat na ekoso Makasam say honum yen high and family chat wa ye buy we come here for full attention. Ye di adisuade na eba hanum say ye man me chat wa hanum mesremu.
Now,
yeah.
Lady, the question Obusai one throw in the chat, but now there were people in the chat who were making some comments about it.
Yeah. But I'm just ready. Me can say yeah. Said yeah. It's so obi pese obisa question you just raise your hands. A drew so I be fro. Yan fraud did the next time no be do some I be fro. Mr. because chatting yana it distracting me pa because bibi obi tray bibi obi on obi timi bisa bibi me na other the rest no aflow this na then na ye twem na eko. Mr. very important. It's something a distracted and I don't want to be seeing that going on here. Pamocho, mama yema in keep chatting for only emergencies. Maybe obi won chain will be home. Who person will ye be quick. Now I interested, mammy. All right, Midasi Wonder Woman, thank you for raising that way.
So that's actually question person say it's about Nkrofua Omuji Heaven Edi. And actually says so because some muji that is what will be created for them. And in that case, no, because heaven, omuji say a place of joy. Baby, are you going to walk on gold and be happy forever? And in that case, no, if it's created for them, are they going to be happy there forever? And I said, what's going to happen? Is there any adverse effect to that?
Okay. All right. The observer.
Yeah, dream how. Okay, ebusian for me chechi obi bia o. Hope so bia ho. Okay. Yeah. Madam Wanda. Now what can I like it's like one answer a question already. Yeah. Nia knowledge a wo ha no. Eno experience na obekọ akonya because eno ni believer we create amount nti eno na obekọ akọ experience wo. And whatever who believe he say heaven etie no sa pepepe na also akọ experience wo. Even empo sa wadwin ye ututu say okay say me believe in heaven na me ye boni a na ma ye boni a just say me purchase abone for beko hell na apapa for nso akọ heaven into within your head no one kasa wo judge wo ho Sɛ woayɛ papa nko ara wowɔ gyidie wɔ mu sɛ wo deɛ woyɛ righteous. So the way Oma describe it heaven afa no we create a reality na ma so that's the exact thing na ukwa experience it. But at the back of your mind no so what do you say hey almost say heaven to say heaven to say heaven to say but oh yes I dey oh yes I dey oh yes I dey wo nkɔ hɔ a one kasa na wo say wo bɛkɔ heaven wo judge wo already wo judge wo team already nti sɛ woyɛ bɔne ketewa bi nso taato a na wosusu sɛ okay me bɛkɔ heaven me bɔne wei nso ɛde me bɛkɔ burunsam gyam kakra you might go and experience enjoyment kakra you go and experience suffering nso kakra because
Okay.
reality a wowɔ create ama wo ho no ɛno na wobɛkɔ experience so not just say obi believe sɛ heaven wɔ hɔ kɔ asɔre abɛkɔ heaven nti no nipa no so ɔte den owu ɔbɛkɔ heaven no sɛ wo san wɔ another belief at the back of your mind sɛ woyɛ bɔne nso a wokɔ hell a like wo ankasa woagyagye wo ho na wokɔ so your reality no ɛcreate ama wo dada nti that's exactly what you are going to experience so until say if reincarnation come one, then you come back and have a different experience altogether again. But what you say?
Yeah, Matias, that's it. That's it.
Wait there. Blessing, so met me the baby kakra. Wonder Woman. We share description, yeah. Omudi ama omo mbeko heaven, yeah. Now we need to form. Obi wo asasi su ha obeko bi. Wo de wa wo hwe nti sa reality no mo ka no. Ya ye ni na way ya wan kasa nya ade a obeko da. Ba cho utimase. Oma ye ni na way ya wan kasa nya ade a obeko da because de bia no bibi besi ama obu befu. Wo ye den a wo fom. Do not judge. De bia isn't it? Nti no send your ma hyehyɛ no. Ya ye ni na I say a trap. Wohwɛ nhyehyɛeɛ ne yɛde ato hɔ no a na wohwɛ humans a yɛwɔ asase so a ɛnyɔma a yɛ go through no wohwɛ a ɔma yɛ no such a way sɛ wobɛkɔ wonkɔ hɔ da nti hell na still a na wode wo ho bɛkɔ akɔ wiewie bakyɛ wotem aseɛ aha na even kora sɛ na nka yɛ heaven no nko ara na ɛwɔ hɔ mpo a wiase no anaasɛ yɛbɛka sɛ universe na ɛyɛ infinite a whole lot. Why do you want to trap yourself in a one place? A heaven impa. A infinite. You choose when you remember who you are. You choose where you want to experience whatever you want to experience. A rich man and bibia. Why do you want to trap yourself in? So now they are heading. Why do you want to? What was our description? A trap, akasa. So who dive deep within you. Now we share the nobody at one now. Obie ni asasi so awokoso. Because den a obufu. Den a wo judge. Den a wo fom kakra. Ni nyina ye su a ya ka adwen what mind ni is part of us. Nti dia na wo tie firi wo ho na wo de ebi akwa ebi ho. It doesn't make sense ubufu a enye. There are sometimes ubufu a teaching lesson. There are sometimes utia obi nso a teaching lesson. Nti mpacho wate mase. We de kakra me de ka Mrs. Sadie ho no. Nti se na o ma hyehyɛ no never say obi wo ha no mo obeka say asoma si we die woni mo obi a we ase abai ono de so okɔ straight ni won chiada. Ebi ni ho sa. Aha, nti no na blessing ka ye no. Thank you.
Yo, that's it.
All right. Stefano. Okay, Stefano, you have Desmond. Udin dia kan mintimi mbonti ya na mebo Desmond nkwan nti fa che me why. Desmond. Oh. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, boss.
Good evening. Michia Obia.
Ejo so.
Pacho na manya experience kakra na mpɛ sɛ membisa ɛwɔ experience no mu.
Okay.
Ɛyɛ a blue sec na yɛ a yɛtaa hwɛ no. Mehwɛ ya ma ɛtumi light tumi pie te sɛ white na ayɛ te sɛ the same circle na ba ɛno no ɛyɛ frequent anytime biara mehwɛ biara mehu saa sign no bi wɔ mu. Ba one time mehwɛ ya na like ɛsan change yɛhu sɛ blue circle na abɛyɛ te sɛ tunnel bi na hɔ no ayɛ tum ɛkɔ deep. Na megu so hwɛ a na mesan bɛhu sɛ like obi a wɔnyam na ne yɛfunu apie wɔ circle no mu ɛna ɛsan bɛdane yɛ te sɛ obi a ɔyɛ rastaman. Nti mepɛ sɛ membisa sɛ abansɛn na wei no ɛyɛ once pɛ ba like time biara mbɛhwɛ a mehu another circle a ɛyɛ white ɛwɔ blue circle no mu. But this one appear as once pɛ.
Okay. Yeah, that's your
Dream.
yeah.
Dream patch man see what movie and next one my
Okay. Killer. Killer Oho.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening. So, Mr. Desmond, normal, why? Normal, it's not anything. Yeah, normal. It means you are even doing it properly. Oh, yeah, why? Oh, I know. And I have another question.
Bajote.
I don't know, like yeah, more explanation. You said anytime be our overshare that white circle ever appear or blue circle. But this one appear in once.
Desmond.
Normal, why?
Me bacho a blue circle na sem na wokana. Okay, so the blue circle no, me bacho ne purpose nyina ne say would you train you concentration bacho what you say. But what you mean ka? Ne tinti ne tie kyerɛ nyinaa no ne sɛ wodi train no ɛyɛ training so ate ase sɛ de bɛyɛ a wode wadwen si bi baako pɛ so a ebetime asi so saa bra ne any other thought to be a member with trim patcho they make what you say ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a yɛse fa ko ne fa koko hu bibi me patcho they make what am I say but sɛ wotimi ɛfa so ehu bibi ka ho a ɔno ne yɛ extra ɛfa sɛ yɛ bonus a ɛka ho ma wo nti de bɛba bia no na wafa ne saa patcho what you say.
Mr. Desmond, and I get Desmond. No friend is Desmond.
Minim so what in Campoa, training networking or freezy.
Okay, Mr. Oba, my son fan, why?
Okay.
On Yantiasi. Okay.
Okay. We are done for here. Mr. Joe. Oh, okay. And not this one. Rain. Okay, Rainy K.
Okay, that's more about meeting on that.
Wasaba.
Aye, oh no.
All right.
That's more
came patch on me by. Yeah, that's more to make. Okay, Mama Kasa.
Okay, Desmond. Problem nyinaa ne sɛ wohwɛ blue circle no started sɛ ɛsesa ɛma wohu different stuff ɛwɔ mu nyɛ saa. Aha, so woyɛ concentration exercise na ɛma wo tune in ɛwɔ universe ni mu. Mepakyɛ wotie me. It's not part of it, but ɛma wo tune in a different para cells ɛwɔ universe. Ma sɛ wa connect ɛwɔ baabi bi nti na ɛma yɛ use word no as we are all connected no. What you say? That time now, what's not CD? Now it is say what align with your own frequency. No, what connecting with adibo nyina. Enti Emma wo travel baby bebre. I want kasakra wo nya we. Uti hodin no. Uti mi ko baby bebre. Uti mi hu. Uti uni in. So on say na radio station eteno. Aha, udi jina sa blue circle no so a Emma frequency ni bedoso. Tu uti mi ube hu ana echimato. Epoano ube hu ana echimato. Your friend is saying. Insuano ana mpaboa opemfo obehu na aboati aba betom enye blue circle no na show sa but wona where they what tuning into that frequency no because some movement na what ho no what align with your true self only make can say you kra no abeye baako because say you are I say what focus o ade baako so let me say it that way what align with your true self me pa cho what say aha it is some man I say oh yeah travels I will cry when you aware inti educhi last time lady baako be can say some way say o share mother o blue circle no mother catch and say blue circle no te ho no is the center of the universe inti ya ka say wo ni universe inti no start say wo ti blue circle no hwa wo concentration na ba align with your own frequency be ka say the soul within you and the soul is everything is everywhere tuba wo say we be yaba obi wo operate me be twini wrem nti the same travel na ye de ye kan wasem wo tune in wo bo na chi Adom FM na chi Inshira FM as we bie wo say say wutinu antenna as wo person uchichi stations bebre ananyesa na mbeka no a dream
No animal.
aha me patro what mase nti wo bo na UTV atwa kakra na Inshira FM atwa kakra na we kakra atwa aha because we bie wo mu inti baby wutimi etuni in wutimechi efa me pa cho watemase eno nti na ma ye kasa monye concentration exercise no se na be ya obetimi atuni in ye se wunya information la download su kra na eba entoto ubetimi atena si din na information aba direct to you inti we na washa ase ni say ya na de obeye sometimes nso ubetena si din bibie nsi ni nyina ne say we train how to receive information who training how to concentrate on one thing for a very long time because then what coaching school fees eduane ne hwan what they be our dream but that moment need there what you have aligned with your own frequency me pa cho what say aha nti we de kakra me de be ka me nua no why
yo patom das bebre nyamshira
okay
Rainy K.
99 about
And a list in one count.
oh okay
Me teachers mamunyina good evening.
Pache Jusu.
Me pacho Diana me so yeah, but na experience be I don't know say is it the right time say or say me that experience so did Diana mo na it like a comfort be fear and omo ba some be attacking and all that. Until I realize say all of a sudden night say me as my catch me who say me what powers be I can control them. Nti me hu ya ne say mamfa me nsa nka omo but me turn me nsa movement ni ade na I say ade no me nsa na action na meye no e de bo omo pra omo ne ade nti e bobo omo na omo koye. And the other experience too I had in the dream was like maso dai but dai na anya complete nti me I say me sanso me ni ti me na me sanso ra dai no kokon e ko complete dai ni nti me bisa say me buy and share but is it good say may have such experience at this early stage now say patron me how
Okay. That's your
Mpacho me oha.
okay.
Oh, okay. Abusan from church over here. Me pacho, very normal to have it at this stage because exercise na mo is the foundation of everything we are doing here. The blue circle, the what do you call it, the visualization, the imagination. Now is the basic, the foundation. So what you are doing now, it can actually give you all the experiences you want to get. Okay, so it's possible that you can have that experience. It's very, very possible. All right.
Okay, it does. Yeah, me that's it. Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin Moho. Martin Kwedu. Okay, let's move on. Oh, okay. Okay. T5. T5. J. Kumsin. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Me paying for me church and you know.
Pacha Joshua.
So I'm still on the exercise. But blue circle no. So will be for kind, you know. Me the mommy white shadow. Every time that particular but send me avoid na being to me come and it brings me rather reflections. Say be an events be a see. Afi me analyzing the year na mommy new meaning of like it be a discussions be I see and events be like experience be I mean before real life experience we won't say it takes me back. Then me assess it situation really well, but say me me unko me say maybe when I dream, but say me avoid now maybe no experience I mean if I mean unko me rather, but it brings back experiences rather menya. No, so na me besides say yeah now because before me back this platform I've been on other spiritual way and then if person me who me be I know it any a different way.
Mama.
Mr. Christian.
Yes, madam.
You're trying to watch our how and intia. Tinamiana, me show when him so be binting wobby. Okay, no day rough. Senior na ashasi no na omo catcher. Miss your brother back when he say a normal no. Like I was explaining no. Blue circle no is not really there for you to get any experience. People are my say. And your experience in your mom with blue circle no. And then you know what na woka.
That blue circle no no, but me can't say
Yeah, no, woka void. Oh.
Me avoid no and I say me yeah.
Me avoid
na.
Oh, you avoid na
Reflections.
Reflections eba. It's something a person wunya deep understanding woman. I don't know when inji say yiba na echechi uma. You don't like it, don't you like it?
Oh, me pen no, but I want to go
So
ahead.
you just start. Don't rush anything. Don't try to force anything. Me pacho what I say. Your true selves know it or no one kasa true self no na. Don't try to control anything. Like I say, the minyana is not enough. You are not appreciating the one you are getting. Eba for a reason. There is a reason here. Sa reflection eba back church and you memuchira will say na one tiasi and entiasi enye. Eno krema wakuma to ye ma utimi movie on. Adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ wan go through a untimi ntoa so. Nti ensi kwa mepacha wotimasie. So just enjoy that moment no. Enjoy that moment na wo avoid ni ma eyi sa anyoma ne kyerɛ wo no. Uwie a deɛ wɔ sɛ ɛbɛtoa so bɛyɛ den ɛbɛ abɛtoa so. Mepacha wotimase. Aha, just appreciate that one. One appreciate here, I'm telling you, another one embada. Because you are trying to tell yourself say the wunya no wani so. Appreciate that moment now. Eba, and your man want to see explain play back no. Be a no crown aya coincide was ye san your man in a free home out. A man see a back clear woman, son of the bet to us why day. At was so, and I say, when even after you are done with the friend is a void, you know, you a dandy dream. Maybe your dream no crown so is telling you something. Just go with the flow for now. Appreciate the ones you are getting. Now, when you saw the one who feel say a son, I don't know, and you know, nanka open up bibi for front. when you saw no I would say no and you saw you appreciate that part now when you na and sana be before from base me abeto aso me patcho bear with me net the American say why
Yeah. If anything, my main can't back on channel na you move on T5 for Teminka.
Yeah.
Yeah, me pacho. One thing last week, we make his submission, but what I noticed, about something small about you is you are all lucky patience. But what I say, so work on it. It's something I work on it. Why? Okay, me that's yes.
All right, that's
yeah
Impact. Person member advice kakra mo
patcho to aso
Mr. T5. On say, then I want Mr. Any dream kind. Even after appreciating that explanation, no. Who appreciate you? Bring back your mind again. Bring back your mind. Say be on say make say you hear concentration and so more pa. But say sa is nea wakɔyɛ wie na reflect ɛɛba no. Sɛ ɛba wie a then who understand wie who appreciate wie bring back your mind to the void again. Wode ɛyɛ saa ewie a ɛbɛ put you on that track no sɛnea wopɛ no. Nti wode sɛ ɛyɛ a w'adwene kɔ so a don't wait for the next one to appear again. Don't wait for the next one. Who appreciate who nya understanding na wote biribi ase a appreciate wie a just bring your mind back. Kaka ho sɛ okay woyɛ void no then you concentrate. Saa wobɛhu sɛ ewie pɛ ɛde wobɛto kwan no so. So don't only focus on no bebree. Who pay attention to her, then you bring back your mind again. But your heart.
Okay.
And yes, I don't see a distraction among.
Okay. GGT. Hey, obi any ho. All right. Abusuafo de mu nyina mu ya aware my friend mu nyina obi any ho ntino. Now let's get back to the normal Yeah, solo might take you over why?
Okay. I will say for me to baby.
Yeah, Juso.
Today I'm the moderator. Into Uber. Now why any simple and short summarizing. And I bet question no see one at a go. Into Uber question back. Utre mu so say experience and our summarizing. So the baby to me will be an carry forward. But yentimi wins were no problem. Okay. That's a short announcement to my people. Kojo, is your turn.
Mecha yen teachers ne abusua nyinaa.
Yeah, Joseph.
Mandaroma, we dey say the teacher so lokan ya no me na yetiatia. Na me sɛ bisa sɛ enwuma ahodo a yetimi ayusu de ye practices no. Practices no nyana bitimi ɛsɛ ayusu enwum de ye ana. Ana sɛ practice ni bi wo hɔ de a nhia ma enwum ni bi because sometimes no say me pese me come me mind no I'm me pese me come me brain it down but at me you see enyum no nti ya na assign confuse me kakra insa me say bisa sa asem with madaroma.
Okay, bra ko je ne de eyewo say who find comfort with enyum na go with it. Say who find comfort with enyum na let go of the enyum no. Na focus on the way no so nti hwe de beboa wo ye were individual differences. Ebi mu wo ha enyum no beboa wo mu. So the bear or margin and wallow any number bree. Ubi or horns were a num be disturbing. It is all come more and disturb your mona and you soon you yan rota. But the open you so that now I find you and your composer say was say or add a num to it. Me pouch what you say.
Yes.
Yeah. Solo me bow ebusianfo mesremu kwadwa raise this concern ma me highlight kakra on it me pa mo chow enwum ne side no yenya hu teacher enwum ne teachings wo ho where you be doing practice with music and all that ho ni nyina wo ho Nti mesoro just in case bia woti se bia obi bisa na akwadwo bisa obekas da be na enwum be mu a na waya we se honum no yenya nduru honum nti no so de be ya embada wadwin bebre ya solo me da so
Okay. Dream.
Mepa cho
That
that's be
Kofi Bawa, it's your turn.
Hello, mpanimfoɔ mekyerɛkyerɛ obi biara.
Yeah, you so Papa.
Me question a mebusa nyinaa ne sɛ Kama saa paafo a yɛnam so yi nti Kama ɛda so ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ yɛ side yi anaa because say we are waking ourselves a yɛhunu sɛ yɛtumi duru mpɛmpɛnso bi a yɛkɔ a yɛmma bio yɛbɛtumi decide sɛ yɛmma bio nti Kama ɛyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ yɛabrabɔ mu anaa ɛwɔ saa agenda yi so.
Okay. Matthias. Desika.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
What's the mega? Okay. We say party we should not come. No mana.
Me pa
ni nyina ne ye wo wadene. Nkyerɛkyerɛ a wonya fa kama no sɛ na wote kama no kora ase. Ɛne kama na de yɔ no sɛ na wote aseɛ. Yɛka kyerɛ mo sɛ wiase bi mu na de bi a wobɛte no a bɛtena wo tiri mu no woyɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ nti deɛ te wo tiri mu no ɛno na wode twere adeɛ no akɔɛ sɛ adeɛ na wo tiri mu no yɛ pɛn nti adeɛ na wo tiri mu no ta bia bɛtwerɛ nti wo ewiase wei na da hɔ no yɛ fragile wo na creator na wo mu na ɔbɔ adeɛ no nti now obi aka kyerɛ sɛ kama wɔ hɔ nti no obi akɔntɔkwa nti wo a wobɛsa aba ana saa asɛm no hyɛ wo tiri mu na wode nam a yes wo a saa na bɛyɛ hɔ de ama because obi ante akyire hɔ nom a wobu atɛn hɔ gyagye wo ɛyɛ wo ankasa na woyɛ adeɛ no nyinaa nti sɛ no na wogye di sɛ kama wɔ hɔ meba bɛyɛ bɔne nti mekɔ aba bɛtua a yes wobɛkɔ aba na wabɛtua pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛwɔ hɔ but on this part no wobɛduru baabi a wobɛhunu sɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa no ɛyɛ nneɛma a ɔmode kyekyere adwene wote aseɛ ɛyɛ nneɛma a ɔmode nslebu yɛn ɛyɛ nneɛma a ɔmode ɛma yɛ kɔ saa aba no nti wogyidie bɛfiri saa nneɛma no nyinaa mu a ɛno ano no kɔ saa deɛ no ɛnni wo system no biem ɛnni wo akaes no biem ɛnni wo adwene mu biem nti womfa ho but yɛka kyerɛ mo sɛ moyɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ nti deɛ wo ɛhyɛ wo tirim na wodwene ho na wode nam wode kɔ ɔba no saa na ɛbɛyɛ hɔ gyina wɔ sɛ wogyidie ɛnyɛ saa ma ɔba no kɔ sɛ ɔnataadeɛ mu na sɛ mɛna ɔka kyerɛ no ɔsɛ wogyidie ɛnyɛ saa ma wo ɛdeɛ na no wɔgyidi sɛ mesɔ nataadeɛ mu a menya yaresa nti wogyidi sɛ kama ɛwɔ hɔ na wokɔ aba bitua ka deɛ a saa na ɛbɛyɛ hɔ de ama because wiase no there is no judge outside here there is no judge outside there but yɛn ne ankasa ne ɛyɛ adeɛ nyina nti na wodi saa de sɛ ɔbaa wei na bɛware no wana akɔware no wodi saa de sɛ ɔba wo mmiɛnsa ana wawo mmiɛnsa wɔsɛ woatwa awoɔ yes wana woyɛ wo biribiaa but wɔma frustrate yɛ nneɛma saa nneɛma wei nyina no we still think sɛ obi na ɛte baabi ne wɔyɛ ɛnyɛ saa ne teɛ nti wogye di sɛ kama wɔ hɔ na wote kama no ase a ɛbɛyɛ hɔ sɛ deɛ ɔmo kyerɛkyerɛ hɔ no ɛbɛyɛ hɔ de ama wɔ saa pɛpɛɛpɛ nti ne wɔ sɛ monhwɛ deɛ mote yie deɛ mote monhwɛ adekoro no yie nti kakra mɛka no no.
Okay. Bra Kofi, I hope so why okay. On mute you hona mente. Na de bi fi wo chi ntimi mute you. Kofi Bawa.
Yeah, me da se bebree na enkyekye mu a but speaker e dey amaye me da se ne me da na se bebree Matthias say. I just say everything depends on us.
Sure. Mama Jane. E pa cha on mute you hansa. O ka se bu.
Yo. Me pa cha me chia mo teachers.
Yeah, you so mama.
Yo. Me pa cha masimbe sane say for blue circle no. Se me hwa blue circle na for some time wie na me pese me kata mani na me hwe se metimi ehunu de ma blue circle no ewo me mind's eye ni mu a mehunu biribi te sɛ hɔ nyinaa ɛyɛ dark na blue na ɛwɔ inside no mehunu white ɛwɔ after watching the blue circle na mepɛ sɛ me picture no on my mind's eye na saa na mehunu no mepakyɛw na nka mepɛ sɛ mebisa sɛ te sɛ na question baako ka ho ne nso so yɛsie mbisa baako nti
Okay. The ohunu ɛyɛ normal. Enjoy it as time goes on. No. Just enjoy the ohunu. At this moment, what the ohuna? Uhunu. Why?
mepakyɛw you.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that.
Okay.
Okay.
Blue now, ocean. Ocean, baby. What absorb the color? So the function of the color is what you are seeing when you close your eye. Also, person share or third eye. I don't know. So we share blue no physically. You get the aura to be. Into why I absorb it. We didn't absorb it blue. Needing it's okay. You are seeing the reflection that you were seeing. And we're in spiritual, physical. Why?
Mepakyɛw you.
Okay. Where there? Said your kind not here.
Mepakyɛw ai.
Aha, kakra me pese me de so sɛ wopɛ sɛ wokae adeɛ no a wohwɛeɛ no a sɛsi a sɛ mekae sɛ wokae sɛneɛ blue no wayɛ no no a sɛ wotumi kae use wɛ no kae wokata w'ani a na wakae sɛne na pepa ne tare hɔ a blue no wɔ hɔ a na wohwɛ no fa no mmɔ mpakyɛ fa no mmɔyɛ ba sɛ wo so wokata w'ani wɔ asum mu na wahwɛ te sɛ deɛ wakɔhwɛ awia saa wokata w'ani a ɔn sɛ ne shadow no na wobɛhu mepakyɛ ɛno ɛnyɛ saa ba sɛsi a meka sɛ kae sɛne awia bɔ a ɛte a wobɛtumi ahu awia ne fɛfɛɛfɛ nti mepakyɛ yi so ɛno wae kakra na mede ka ho no no
okay abusuafo yɛ da mo ase
bye
Kaiser. I mean, some farmer of you.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, teachers here that must for more time and in sacrifice, and our classmates in Michigan.
Yeah, Joso.
Last week we discussed a question about voluntary and involuntary projection, and Killer explained it, so I am in surrender. Into the experience I came just last night was. Let me go through Sika. You pay your TikTok. Our video be that it's about how the brain Bosita explaining something like how the brain works. Altered state of consciousness. Didn't mean or about they were talking about say you have a phone and it doesn't have internet. Into the same Bosita explained the same thing now. Your mind and it we have the alpha, beta, and theta stage. If you want to project, you have to make sure you get into the theta stage. The Andrea Nigeria me try for na me for almost 45 minutes. Me concentration exercise na my breath, me breathing exercise continuous to the point I feel me sure and I said me da and I me da hona me da me side. I mean I didn't plan anything. All of a sudden, less than 5 minutes, I me da hona me sure me float to Australia, me sure me body. But man set in intention, but it just happened. That was the experience I mean last night.
Okay, that's nice. And if you said the year come, surrender, and the experiences are going to come. You shouldn't be desperate over experience. Understanding the thing is part of it. And you are going to get meanings to all that you are doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So what happened? Celestial Empress.
Yeah, teachers, me teacher via Yadama sense on it. Momo mode boy saying here, Pam Chow. Maybe question I me one and then me be say, dear Nede Bonnie baby, what is the origin of sin?
Okay. Killer.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Origin of sin. There's nothing like sin. Oh. Sin is defined by the society. Say wahi. Once Ghana has a Lami use LBTQ plus one. Ghana yes, yeah, for us. But if you go to other parts of the world, they don't mind. They like the integrate into the society normal. But here you can't do that here. Inti baby abeko bia ne se no moye no. Inti eno human na I define those things just to keep certain things in the society. Okay. Just to keep certain. Even churches here yekwe. Some churches take communion, others don't take communion. Ebi mu yes, ebi mu yes. It is all their understanding and how they want the people to conform to certain things. So there's nothing like sin. It's just yeah, define society, they define any religion, any conform it. Okay. Are you okay?
I think answer now my because say me who say I say as by one man sin came into the world.
No. I know the theory of the Christian religion.
Okay.
The theory of the Christian religion. Almost a normal. Okay. Maybe mean to me, jam it and say me home. Me do why you be chastising me. In that case, like sin. But what is wrong with leaving your hair flowing? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a way we keep the people we find ourselves in, just to conform to the way I person your money.
And he said, Yanfani said, sorry, Yanfani said, oh, Oba, na say, Oba, no, she weed. No, she weed. Onu ni say, nya bonnet. How would you, as a parent, how would you judge the child?
So I know you don't tell the child say it is not good for no body man. Not that it is a consequence that comes with the consequences that come with the weed, and then I say avoid it. Not that weed, the weed itself, do you know it's medicinal?
I know.
You know there are benefits. So if you don't use it in the therapeutic way, you end up in a different situation. Even drugs you use every day. More. You are going to have consequences. And do we classify it as sin? We even say it's abuse. And if you get a reaction, it's the adverse side effects. Won't say but in a different way, you put in. Oh, so don't tell him that it's a sin. Just tell him that it is not good for anybody.
Okay.
Do you get it? What the question sin feel? Which may define in your baby amount.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Celestial Empress, I mean, sometimes we judge. And a judgmental on the issue in the banner. You don't have to judge, but you have to let the person understand. Understanding no, and every man choose to say, okay, and boy means I was a midjay. But I will catch and say, you're born in now, we are obekobun some gen, the same colano mabano. Omunim bibia dada. Now, you know, mudaho. They always say, you're born with inconvenience who bibia about it. But no, the negative side effect of it and the positive side effect of it. Then, for choice, the man on one be choose, no koni no dream, who say, the negative side effect, no, and yet, it was a mere de midjay. But I will pointy fingers now, judge the and solve the issue. No, Mama, Esther, now, person, okay, baby.
Na me pese me ke bibi kakra say souls ye ni limitation enu nti na ma ye ankasa ye wa ha no ye hye mmara to govern ebe govern ye ankasa because se wujai so a or the bomb bekwa akoto ni nuamu ahye omu nyina. There is nothing called death, there is nothing called bonnet, but everything that we did here no is for our own good, for ye ho. Because metimi atwese kan ya na metimi atwutu for experience nti mehia me nia Michael Tokrum no mahwutu no enyoma souls ye betimi aye na nye binie because we are very powerful and until ya hye emra. There is nothing called bonnet. I will say ye de bia ye ma title as ye too din, but for us to behave send be ya wo no hu nua say your wa what you say because we feel because of our drain agro wom separation wom into there be a separation. But one thing I refi and say energy back on a splitting the whole there my dance so thoughts. Into what jai obia obedi ni nyewu. And into nama yashishe emra ya collectively ya yashishe emra to control us. Because we jai ya we back will be boa no ade obetimi ahye aye no obese ni obehye kura sei but obi so betimi afa we ni kakra bia no kakra ade aye ne nyoma onfa nkoye hwe ode be na adwuma enti what you say enu na ma ye hyehyɛ mmra nti unni uba kasa ana unwie bi ni unwie bi kasa ma ni hu se enso no na enso wo ye nyina ye ya de kro but de be boa yen enu hu na ye di hu nkomo no betimi achuzu se ni opeso oku ni hu a eye ono ani choice because on ko ba bia but then ye hyehyɛ mmra to help yankasa ye ho because again de wugya yen nyoma ye betimi aye no enye bi nie ye betimi a pra ye ho asɛe asase no kra betimi asɛe na ye befiri so ye nyina ye befiri a wugya yen ne ye nya power na nyoma ye de be ye no nti o say abibia me ka say power no we have it already but then ti e hinda ye no because of sa nyoma kitten way nti I was say yesua we need knowledge ubonim dia you know how to use it ubonim dia wa ade bi ho a sikan udi bekum but unfe nkum udi besinsin aduane na wadi nti we de kakra na me de ka me nua no mo de no ani painting ye hyehyɛ mmra because souls we are very powerful and the things that we can do no ebeje wonsem ye betimi aye nyoma a wankasa no kra ebeje wonsem nti no eno anti ye hyehyɛ mmra nti just allow your child na ne nkasa ne directing the person choose no ama no experience so pe man go through so mpo no so be sua ade wom obi wo hanye de obeka no betie this wo sua bibi wo mansa watimi aden efiri mu nti ma ye mfa concept as a chinchina chi bone ne sa ade no explain things man hu say one kasa we are all one ade be affecting no if your person o tena che o person o leave o person hu ni nua sa ono ane ho o person ni nyina chechire ni mu nti we de kakra me de ka me nua no mo de ne ho no thank you.
Okay, Mama Esther Nikela yeda mo ase. I hope so Celestia wati ase o de be ye adwuma. Miss, it's your turn. O camera so kra dumu minhu. Hi.
Mpacho,
Okay.
Mpacho, Michobia. Sorry.
You so ma.
Wait a minute, mention any question, but may join it, but I am in this question. I just wanted to say hello to everyone and I appreciate all the teachers and everybody else. Madam Waseta, I'm still here learning.
Okay. Yes, you does. Michael Abi.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, Papa.
Metia busa onina.
Yeah, you so.
Okay. Mai interest ni akwaya modern na musu na die nti mama we be hunu say ya Accra na Accra nso no. We are so powerful that we can never be trapped. We cannot be confined into a space near there. And then so last week now Mama great goddess Emma is maybe about the astral body and this our soul. The soul can never be trapped, but the astral body sometimes can be trapped or can be caged or something. I didn't get that bit to say but to say with my boy man explaining kakre bi da mamia.
Okay. Yo. That is anyway.
Kemiwa.
Me pacho boy no mama why?
Mr. Michael. So I say soul cannot be trapped, but maybe this body can be trapped or astral body can be trapped. Okay. The soul lives in this body. For understanding sake, the soul lives in the body. Okay, so if you want to trap this body, okay, without the soul, this body cannot function. What I say? Okay. Yeah. So if you want to trap me here, that means I have to be in the body for you to trap me. What I say? Sure. So when I'm having experience with the astral body, even though it's an astral body, but an aspect of soul is in it. What I say? Okay. It's a astral body now. Fine, the soul entirely is not in it, but an aspect of the soul is in it, and they keeping alive. Because without the energy in you, you won't be alive. But say we are watching the entire energy, and say okay, machine them, you can't. You can only trap a soul when it's in the body. Or far now, and we're reducing what do you call it? We're reducing a hard you can trap the soul in the body. But I say be a pure energy no trap in there, no, it's not possible. So you can say be a astral body. That means the astral body have experience and I action. But I say the pure energy in there, no, you can't trap it. You say what you said.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay. That's it here. That Mr. Michael mute. Who am I?
Okay, senior.
Ita Queen.
For Mama, good afternoon. A teacher and my classmates for you now.
Obiajo.
Share my experience. Me a blue circle. Inti blue circle no. Paper na me de atale ho no. Ya na me hu images. Enye the aura na wo blue circle no ho, but me say hu images. Esa be top paper no so hu ni party like ebi wo ha na white light. Ba hu etire no. Ebi wo ha na red as eja. Because who ewo me background on pa. And the other time so na me na them when you na change but na daytime it me change white them what colors need to be change white do I say red like it with all around blue circle next you know Sunday it's my experience no and I'm one question me pamacho with the blindfold no say all the catalonia I say be when you were blindfold man I say need to close your eyes all blindfold because ubi when you were more black. So I'm kind of a bit confused. Oh, no.
Osha blindfold na kataweni.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, but that's it.
Yeah. Ophelia. Ophelia Eniwa.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Macho, the enemy person be bisa no be abusa intimate mo because na me bisa fe me hwe eyina colors na eya na ni intiminya no mi tirim be kate me nia me nse nya ena na me bisa but me so be abusa the same question intiminya answer no inti me chia mo
Yeah, you too, ma'am. Mr. Williams.
Me chacha mo mpanyinfoɔ.
Yeah, you too, Papa.
Nso mepa kyɛw me deɛ no nano mpa sɛ bɛyɛ 2 weeks ago na meyɛ breathing exercise no migu so yɛ na mete kasa na kasa na ɛba na mente aseɛ mennim kasa koro no ɛfiri hɔ kɔ na masom hyɛ ase sɛ ɛm sɛ kyew te sɛ cricket adeɛ asa na saa mmoa no ɛyɛ kyew no saa ɛfiri hɔ bɛsi nnɛ nyinaa saa na masom yɛ no kyew nti metumi tena ase din sɛ metie sɛ bi a mete kasa bi ma na sɛ menya biribi afiri mu so up to now mentie hwee bi amfiri mu bi na ɛno nti mpɛ sɛ mebisa no asɛ.
Okay, Mama Esther.
Memena twaso na ye why twaso sene obi ye concentration exercise otimi ka say uhunwe no nso ye waso no na nso di tune in but what mase what baby uchi baby na anya clear anything na esa ma oba back no so just continue ebi sometimes na no be dua sensei obi wa ha otimi follow eno ama ne timi de ne kopie baby wotimi concentrate was so anything e ma e concentration exercise no den e ma no wotimi concentrate was so a itimi e very loud do kopie baby a sound na nkasa free me pa cho what ma say it just continue enye clear anything e sound de oba back na bi a your first time anything no attention back to your body anything e ma when ba ho so no but wotimi follow a e betimi de wapie baby me pa cho what ma say just concentrate on it. That's it.
No, so that's about the initial mumina.
Bye bye. Original Slim Posh.
Papa,
But I
Pacho,
do
me
so.
chia munina.
Yeah, you so, mommy.
Mama is some Pacho me chia.
You too.
Pacho,
You too.
quantum madam of peace. Me the mother kahuamo. Madaroma. Me Pacho, we de ofucho kakra na me de ma class ni nyina. Say your more your homework. Na say your great grandmaster ba. Omo try say omo be join it because nneɛma bebree ɛrekɔ so wɔ hɔ. For instance, Friday ni say say yɛbie kwan ma ɔmo na great god no Peter Goddess ɛne AJ ɛne Boss Mystic mo ɔmo experience bebree ɔmo ɛhyɛ wɔ hɔ no kyerɛ sɛ ma yɛhu sɛ yɛn question and answers no sɛ yɛ adwene sɛ yɛpere yɛn ho na yɛkɔ yɛn anim a I tell you sɛ yɛbɛkɔ akɔpem yɛde yɛn ti bɛpempem saa nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛto yɛ bo na yɛsua na yɛyɛ ɛna secondly nso so yɛ sɛ first deɛ na meda paa ɛna deɛ na meda bi mɛtumi ada anɔpa awie anwummere nyinaa memmerɛ but sisi ɛna no mpo ebi mpo mma kyerɛ sɛ practices na ɛna no koraa ebi mma mefiri TikTok wei a na mekɔ wei hɔ bi wɔ ha na makɔhwɛ Great Goddess kakra na masa akɔ bɔɔs hɔ nti bɔɔs deɛ ne deɛ mɛtumi atena ase a na anɔpa bɛɛ 6:37 afei na meda so mada koraa 1 hour na yɛsɛ nwane nti mɛsrɛ abusua no nyinaa sɛ ɛma yɛmpere yɛn ho sɛ yɛakyɛ wɔ ha yɛnkyɛ yɛ koraa yɛnnuru baabi a obiara mfa ne sɛ ɛnnɛ yi ara na waba ɛnnɛ yi ara ɛna waba na ɛmmoa yɛn na yɛntumi gain experiences na practices na ɔmo de ama yɛn yɛn gain experiences no paa na yɛntumi ɛmfa nkɔ yɛn anim pakyɛw kakra a mepɛ sɛ meka no meda mo nyinaa ase ɛne mo afutu
You see that na practice is equal thing.
Ɛyɛ nya
oh
time ma.
mpakyɛw ɛkɔ kama paa ɛkɔ kama
Yo, inti. Only now TikTok no so na wapɛ brɛ na wode ayɛ wo practice. Sometimes.
Yɛbi o TikTok no ɛyɛ a na mekɔ sɛ ebi wɔ hɔ a mawie deɛ meyɛ bi a na mepɛ sɛ mekɔ tietie messages ni bi a ɛyɛ a mekɔ sika hɔ kakra na maba Great Goddess wɔ kakra nti ɛnde hɔ no deɛ a deɛ aka ne nyinaa yɛ wobɛsɛ free show practice nko a nti saa no ebi a na kɔɔ bi na ɛbɛba abɛbɔ mu a na mayɛ kɔɔ no kakra
Okay. Why? Obi wɔ hɔ a ɔde ne nyinaa ba akɔwe TikTok ɔnam ha nam ha nam ha obi wi
David. Moma yɛ warning ne deɛ kyerɛ sɛ hɔ koraa deɛ ya na ntaa nkɔ ne nam hɔ koraa saa.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Just get time for yourself. Why, Slim?
I'm a dude. It's your time. You're saying. I'm a
dude. Yeah, me so the question kakra me bisan. Me blue circle na. Se see ade me blue circle na. Within seconds na me da.
Okay.
At once. Farm at once na with at once na farm manage many abam ho say me blue circle na me bie meni na masan ahye ase. Nti me hyɛ ase because me hwɛ na we ni turn into wall ni nyinaa turn into white be bia yɛ white that straight away na masan me hu kwan a me fa so a in that family. Nti me bi say there me semwa.
Yo, the observer.
Yeah, I can me wa how.
Me pa cho bua no ma me wa.
Aha. Yeah, question a me bisa on say I don't know say what free adwuma ba na wo ya na say time be na ya wo ya.
Ama o en peja mo sana me ma microphone ha. Owa. Acheno.
Yeah. Yeah, if you are makwa adwuma aba, do also so me nkɔ adwuma koraa. Yeah, do me nkɔ adwuma koraa. Nti say na pay say na me nya nkɔ adwuma koraa. Nti bidi sorry, my curtain yake.
Yehu.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Nti and the pay say me answer me nkɔ adwuma. Nti ano
Okay.
nso ɛsan so baeɛ ha ɛno nti na ama mebisa sɛ the reason adekorɔ nti a mesrɛ no.
Okay, factors ebetumi ama wayɛ blue circle na ɔbɛda na ɛyɛ a na ɛnyɛ baako. Ebi wɔ hɔ a na wabrɛ a wohwɛ no because wawura Utita state no arelax ɔkora doda nti ɔbrɛ no bɛka ho a ɔbɛda. Wate aseɛ? Na ebi wɔ hɔ nso a wayɛ ama like waputi wo concentration nyinaa wɔ so nti ɛnkyɛ koraa na wadu Utita state. Ɛhɔ no deɛ wodu a na wonni intention bi a wobɛsɛte anaa wonni travels bi a wobɛyɛ na sɛ woantumi anhodi yourself nso ɛno nso wobɛda nti na ɛno no wotena hɔ na woyɛ blue circle no anaa woda hɔ na ɛyɛ a woyɛ
Metena hɔ na meyɛ.
nti ɛyɛ a na woakyɛke sɛ ɛnyɛ ɔbrɛ na wabrɛ anaa sɛ wode wo focus nyinaa kɔ so na wodu Utita state na na wada deɛ a na sɛ ɛnyɛ saa factors no a ɛndeɛ kɔ so na yɛ wɔ mu a ɛbɛkyɛngye nti sɛ time a ɛyɛ a wɔde bɛyɛ na wakyɛke maybe na wonkɔ adwuma mbaayɛ but woayɛ efie adwuma baako mmienu ma body no ankasa abrɛ dada ɛno saa no ɛbɛtumi ama wada easily ɛbɛtumi ama wada sɛ ɛnyɛ ɛno biara nso deɛ a ɛndeɛ like woyɛ na ɛyɛ sɛ woda a just sɔre na stretch wo ho kɔ up and down kakra na san bɛtena ase ɛyɛ saa kɔ up and down kakra na san bɛtena ase sometimes nso wobɛtumi asɛte intention ama wo ho sɛ ɛnɛ deɛ menda ɛnɛ deɛ mebɛyɛ blue circle menda na mahwɛ adeɛ wate ase sɛ woyɛ na still ɛnda ne ba a sɔre na stretch kakra na kɔ up and down kakra na san bra na bɛyɛ bio if sɛ ɛnyɛ saa factors wei a woyɛ sei a ɛbɛtumi apeke
Meda ase. Mate ase. Meda ase paa.
Wait there, wait. The kitchen be so blessing there. It's the blessing. Mostly, mommy, anopa, ankasa no that sorry. I now brain waves, we drop it dada. Into womu dada. Into side the kotena consent. Outside the kotena blue circle no so. Opeda sisi ya. Ma steady side the internet ma make us no. Into shena wunye busy as a wide drink ye crack. Me stress me nko ho. Aha, and also bear the sister blessing the kind. Me tie ye out of body ano papa because ano pa me sorry na me hwem kwala na ye bibie wie no. Me beda wa metimi kan bo ho na me pie. Cause who was that time ni mu dada. Ya na unfree mu ye. Me pa choti ma say because I say wonye kra ni nyoma ni no no tena se a. Wudi ayi kakra bi a obekọ sisi a. Nti the opa unya that time na fire stillness kakra. Since all the be blue circle no. Fire void na boss the amamo no. We still na just watch the void. Maybe and also be twe we bibi man na bibi something else will, because ya na wo mu dada. If I show it myself.
Mate ase. Me say okay wa mama kai. Me yes no so a me ye hot, me ye shi mu say body na ye.
Body need pee. Aha, any your body need pee no. Nti try that one. Anopa, wo da sorry na we ye bibi ewie na wo pese we ye na fire void no. Yes, miracle taisi wo hosa time in the parent. You did try that one too. Why?
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Okay, Mama Esther need observe I that more. Mama mpacho mute hu mama why? Abena Jackson.
Yo mpanyinfoɔ mekyerɛkyerɛ mu nyinaa. Me so me question ana obi abisa na drop no na me si da bi me mfa kwanya we so. Na me nkyɛ bia na me ka me bebisa so trap
Okay.
na
Auntie Abnani, ya trap we.
Alright, sir. Unkwa me ni una ma o, ye ready nko.
Mr. John Senyato, it's your turn. Mr. John.
Yeah. The church will be our plan.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Joseph. Oh, I think.
Ono na mute no. Mpacho san bi wa mute ho. Papa wa mute ho. Mama ma microphone ni bi. Again.
Oh,
Pacho nya abotre na ya no boko. Ebefa.
so your mind the up wow.
That's it.
Hello.
Hi. Mr. John
Oh,
Yanko.
we freeze.
Oh, network.
Oba no staff. Mbaje etonka.
Oh. Akasegu. Mr. John, sa peke no biom.
Yo. Pamcho, good evening.
Good evening, Papa.
Why?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
We can hear
Pamcho,
you. We can hear you. Yeah.
very okay. Thank you very much. Pamcho, first of all, me da mpanyinfo na teachers na more platform na name me college ni nyina ase say ye nyina ya bom na mo kire ade na yen so ye sua ade. Na soul no ho asɛm na mpɛ sɛ mebisa. Yɛse soul no ndidi ɔnyɛ hwee nso so bi wɔ hɔ a wobɛte sɛ yɛse cleanse your soul. I just don't understand. Cleansing your soul, how does it affect the soul if you cleanse your body? Instead of your body, cleanse your body, normally cleanse your soul. So how does it affect the soul? I don't know if
Matthias,
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. The speaker wa.
The seeker. Remember.
Yo, Solomon.
Me pa cho bua na ma me bua Mr. John mami.
Okay. Cleansing the soul. Cleansing the body and not the soul. O cleansing your body, I can nyane
Ya ho ya kram.
say eno na bo wi ase nyina wo say make cleansing no de na oye onye hwe de obaye bia bi hono meka no ana nya wuso no na wo cleansing no asem bi a wo aka keke dia to hono cleansing your soul en na me kire obi no obi efre na me kire no say that cleansing na you know e de na wo fi say wo ya wo cleansing okay wo na that cleansing and I say your breathing exercise imagine say we gina what for be as you should be ebugu who sense when ebugu my cleansing and no you are good to go open so akoko hu do so ni no what te champion no fa ka duro no for me sa through visa no for mu ma and so ni nyina ye gidi obagi di say ma ye bibi nti ni nyina no wa dwene nim what you say this is the knowledge I hear kira mo kakra na mo de e ba no nti bedroom bebi no ba ti ase say nye champion na me kwatete ye no baby eno ye ogidie na odi share champion no ana champion no be ye adwuma nti me nkotie champion ne mo me sa de se mitrim se ma cleanse kra na me nam eno so ye adwuma saa nti nye ye kra no ye cleanse no nti me cleanse o kra no ono wo ye pure energy ye cleanse no ani padua no ana omode adwene bi ato ho omode nsem bi ato ho na ye kwa kwatete a champion bi na de ahye kuku de akudwale eno hu fi anase ho ye de ni nyina nkofo ai enye hwe adwene na obetimi de wa adwene na asi so se ma cleanse me ho na de nam eno so ye adwuma pepepe because wa wo ti won kra nko ye hwe e kwa ne ka che se kokko cleanse ho in the first place ha na ma wasa idea no se kokko cleanse ho uko ye de ukoto atache bem enwo be na agu ho what I say these are all human constructs. These are all human constructs. To so bet me the adwene na so aye se mo so ma cleanse me ho ana me nam eno anu no as a man thinkers in his heart so shall it be. You have no problem. Kakra me
Okay.
kanon.
Yo, ohini speaker ye da se. Mr. John.
Okay.
I hope so why
Yo, Matemi that. Yes, sir. Matthias.
Okay. Yo, Papa.
Then
I'm hearing.
Hey, secretary.
Yeah, thank you. Michechi ahonyina. What's your name? No, last May, as a beside I'm the Bilumuna. When you saw a many bracer. Okay, the man has a me day.
I should have the intention that it has been done or the contract has been paid. It may yet the idea have entered into Ministry of Finance now, but still me feel the way to yes, but I've not experienced it in my account. It's me with me here backup. It's
No one, Auntie Mary. Oh, I
yeah, backup. With the
Auntie Mary, Diana, Solomon, Betty, me, I won't be.
Even there, like me funny there, one day, so be fed there or did you want to tune some kaji way be wa mafia ni panic akra, ewan. Then do ho. By no, no, Miss Woman, me back up next day. Government release the funds for that, ewan. By Crawford rule, me magana wayena, eh. It's in me here. I need it seriously for my projects, ewan. Yeah, white shirt. Hey, mumbo me ho no mumma me back out there. It's a magic people na mobile na wait here.
Ama ube ba membre man kan ma esa waba.
Ese nkyerɛ ne no ani wa o. Ese nkyerɛ ne wa.
Ani ne se
I mean this part mumbo am.
Yo de nya butre mbe kan se mbia kire.
Abota de menya pa.
Ebro na odi ahye form no pese obi sa asase ne da koro a ebro ne bepi. Na wankasa wa arrange time ama asase no. Nti wakodua ebro ne. Ufiri ho na okacha asase ne say 3 days member no ebro ne fifi. Of which enye wo na wo se wo man time jare ma asase no. Wudi ani se wudi ahye form. Wudi nsuo eguso. Nsuo na wudi eguso na ye wudidie a wudi back duaba na wedua no. Ba onim de wo ye. Ukọ land no na ukọ check na efifi na wasa tutu ebro na ahwe. Ututu form. Na wahwe ebro na anima, ube fifi ni. Na wasa de ahwe form. Ochina ukọ a na wudi nsuo eguso, wudi nsuo eguso wi a wo hwa around say bibi pia na. Bibi MP na wasa tutu efi form. Na wasa ahwe. 3 days we na say ebro na ebe fifi na ebe wu. Ma me bisa question.
Marika no bom so pai. People are maneuvering like through back door and other things.
Physical new Auntie Mary.
Physical nyama enyo. Ntina miss one mama backup na dini nye na mi.
Okay. Auntie Mary. Auntie Mary.
Yeah.
Dear, baby, I would do why drink agina no. Yeah, ni why you can. Ubeti. Oh, say, I dear be a granny biana ye chasey. So I shall so. Before you start chasing something, that thing is running away from you. So what's your say adieno? Unsaka, one idea, a yawodia, who sign a rush or hope. Sad inner understanding in our here. You need to unlock that thing within you. Yeah, kind of physical, but be happen within ourselves before and sana I reflect it. Within, no, you feel that that thing is not yours. And people are going for it into one rush here. Into sa nebeye. And into the mouse advice, you know. Say no. Say wow, so yeah, no, yeah, within yourself. But one thing in this life, they say you can never lie to yourself. You can never lie to yourself. Within, no, you don't even believe whatever you did. You can never lie to yourself. That's my Mary. You can say, oh, me GD. No. Within yourself, no, you can never lie to yourself. Adia and no, and no na chase. But if you know that thing is yours, so I to be an a car any day will cross off for any pain. No one will send why relax your tewa. And can you know whatever you are trying to say? If that thing is yours, don't rush it. Tell yourself, say, wait, Maka se me menyano. Believe in that thing. It's within. Why ye? A brother media kwa show. Why you befa so be fifty? Media my ye. A reflection, the way I will be reacting, sana reflection be reacting their show. Ma Mary, me pacho what say. This is not about we manipulating anything. And now we forces, like, yes, we are joining hands, like we are doing the same thing that you are doing. We are rushing, we are chasing it because that thing is we who separation. We feel say that thing is not us. It's somewhere as I was here chasing to chase here, no. No, that's wono at the end, this is what I want, and that's what I'm going to get. I am. So if you want it, my a silly, relax yourself. Why na sit down we are a dine on him said dine the people no one them so they be our son check said dine this you are. No, that means that within you know that house is not yours. Intima Mary, if you truly want it, do you repeat it no and relax. Know within. It's very important. Trust your own self. This is what I want. When na me pe enye ego, enye rush, enye me pese me ye ma obi. Sa idea no. Me pacho what ya say ma obi hu se me so. No. This is what I want. That's my reflection. That's me. And do it. Ne silly, ne relax it. Me pacho what ma say ma Mary. Me sreo adwene de wo jaina or do be di agro pa. But with the heart, and you want to say, and we'll relax it because what can boom, that thing is you. This is what I want. My ye, dear obi be free here, or the rap bright bokako right here, the bay any day you. Dear me makan and nebesi. There I am, se kasa and was easy. And believe in yourself. Nyasa and what also me pacho what I say. Within in America, you can't lie to yourself. Ma Mary, you can never lie to yourself. Wa wunim se ubenya wunim unya nso a wunim nti kakra mpese meka no me da ase
Mama Esther, yeah, that's but when so now I'll add up again. Me can add it. Time covered. Me can't baby. Observe our kasa.
Patron.
Kasa young.
Me catch Mama Mary say, "Onka na ko wantu ni why? Ye bekọ akọye mu bibi ama why?"
Very good.
Ye ko meeting na ye be
Jamaica,
ye
adi opese
The observer, me
adi
pacho,
opese
enkweshe bo na unye hwe.
adi opese
Enkweshe bo bia
and
na unye hwe no kra ne ka no.
we are
Bibi
trying to
ye
percent
be bibi afa ho ama no na abanti no ono
Bibi
nso
be
onko
ya ahaye nye magic wa ha. Asem na ne yaka no say na tie. Eya abutre eni ntiase sa ne ye no mesrew enkweshe bo na hanye pambo
Auntie
no.
Mary, but your power hwehwe sister blessing a friend why?
Na adekura ne be na
Blessing,
munyi.
and I say great goddess because me who say we need GDA wo mu. Enti wo de hwehwe
Mama
auntie
Esther,
Me was you.
we even accepting say yo yati ni jidie ni be ye adwuma
ebe
nti ye
yo
be
juma enti na me ka so won frɛ wo no.
that one
Pa cha
keke
what
no
ma say.
ebe bring it back ni strength all together say like we be after the enya so say ye be pampa ibi nya shukra ebe build ni jidie up. No one say hey
Pamuso. Dan
say
na
back
me
up
wo boss itane TikTok
Life so.
and can live no. Obi ka doru ko interview ehwa. Interview since I started working I'm that retired. Interview bia me ko bia I pass. Me I'm fully prepared. Me ahra ma answer question pa won bisa me. Ehun. By I've been in the system for a long time. Government contract. Now, Miss Manyama record. Minim da otua de obotua aban de okawa onya 1,000 years mpa obotua. Banka na mame kan no e misro. Obi ko sofu bi ho no so mompai manena. Sofu ni bompai we obi sa sofu ni de area. Na sofu ni so we os minim den ka bibi besimi do ewa nye that side no so na miko be nka che de mo tile me kan na mesanso maye
Mate.
botia
Ma'am Mary, you didn't ama make us me compare you maybe what US ya ho. The juma me ye me interview no. Within me no. Me who saw the bemo be fufro. And I told myself say juma we na me pe. Me mfrɛ omo da. Say di 2 weeks kra na nipa na obeba no. Yɛbɛsɛn aka biribi bɛsi a ɔnqualify a yɛde bɛfrɛ me.
Okay.
The same thing happened.
Yeah.
Me relax here, man dream mpo man rush because I say adeɛ no ɛwɔ me ɛyɛ me menya wie. Me wɔ hɔ na 2 weeks ni duru yɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ na manager ne frɛ me, are you still interested in the job? Me te hɔ na mesere because say me nim say me rush just say if you know that thing is yours when you wie a why are you rushing? Deɛ me cannot imagine. And I'm trying sa part now oh yeah na say yeah try say wo da wo dwen yie nkofo I'm ensida Ipa sure what him say.
Yeah.
Aha, enti na ma me ka sa kira won say on say ha say no. Ye pese obi ehu tumi a ono a ne tumi ne ye pese obi ehu say bibia ye wo. Se na wo mfa wo ho nto dream so na dream ni ho na wo frafo frɛ no na bibi si ye dream wo hanka se me but knowing say sa de no kra wa na wo ye. Say ye wo ahotoso na wunya awade ni mu kra na ama na si. Ipa sure what him say. And until you explain ya chona anti blessing so can it don't worry right now no what they call great goddess and I say anti blessing omo nyina de omo energy better awachi na bibia e kama ebusiafo obi o wa ha bia mfa ne energy ntai anti Mary achi na contract ne yem friend eno ana me se obi a mfa ne energy
Like
They
something
won't
like
hear.
obi a mfa ne energy ntai anti
What like
Mary
my
achi.
and
Why?
the won't hear, mum.
Aha, obi amfa ne energy ntaa anti Mary achi. Anti we de eyi
With
solo
that,
manuesti medase.
Wasɛm ka so but menya anka mede
Yeah,
bɛhyɛ da.
Emfa nka so me nto aso. Ya obi
yeah,
amfa ne
mpacho, my
energy
into
ntaa
us
anti
na.
Mary achi.
Yeah.
that
Solo mpacho,
one
fre, solo what you mean ka?
Mete wo nka.
Mpacho, fre, efeni se mami, mami vero, uya nwa fre pegi mami wa mpacho. Why?
Mame Vero.
Yeah, Veronica iPhone, any a pegi,
I was
uya
your
nwa.
call.
Marty Boy's voice.
Ah,
Yeah.
aha.
Boy.
Hey.
Boss.
How's so behind here?
Yeah, chairman.
Oh, okay. Nice one. And then some other sham.
One part of your mind, you know.
Aye. Love a sham now. Also behind here. Everybody's doing well. Real quick on my internet, you moving so. Behind you know. Yeah, but we're gonna be giving we're gonna be testing you to see something as my can happen now.
Yeah.
So exercising it the mom no. You're doing it and as you know, you don't do it. If you don't do it, definitely Obasaka questions and answers. So Pamcho. So yeah, the assignment remember it's gonna be more like an exams. Basically, emphasis in that of a sort. So about one or two bit to demonstrate so that we know you actually keeping up with the practices and everything that we've been teaching you here. Basically, what I see in Chemushe is basically just questions and answers, right? But I am on one or two practices that everybody's doing it. So now suddenly I make more crowded, more easier. Easier in a way, which is kakra. I'm going to say the rest normally in Muna. No. For some reason, the universe have its own way and how it does it things. Who knows why? Some things go high. It is meant for other people, and some things are meant for other people. And anyway. So I was just bringing it up. Not Obiang, am I? I won't say no again. As usual, you ask it, you get the understanding. And before we start, Momo also so it drew her. I think that 213. I think there are many people. Ebi more man. And
Yeah,
Zoom
yeah.
will come in so.
Mm.
But the Zoom only takes 300 people at a time. And yeah, has a I don't know. So Monkobro, so yeah, but unless I'm a class in the team, we are numerate. And I said, other way to see how it will go. Mhm. Into how you are here to learn, to know yourself, to help yourself and for your family. And I think some of these things, each of us, we have been searching it for. And one thing I will make everybody do is we call something find your center. You know what you need to do on a deep introspection to yourself. We did made a mistake. Not really a mistake, but it's almost like the Uncle Football escape more with this level. And I think these people grow up to becoming certain stuff because they didn't know the reason why they are literally coming on this path. We have the idea, we have something called dopamine, right? It is almost like, oh, you're oh, we 12 for how, we 12 for you, we 12 for him, right? And then you like it. I mean, it's almost like there's that dopamine that release. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Oh, I want to do this, right? Okay. And then you are here to just try. And these are the people who, and dopamine is because they didn't come with their heart, they came with their mind, and of interest of something. And okay, it reached a point, those who didn't come with their heart, no, or may ever had therefore, or it's almost like they came for something. Into many who I didn't be then or more friends or more relaxing. And these people I are not friends saying they go wayward. So you need to find your center. Why are you learning this? Is it because you can see two super so burnout to be? Or is it something beyond to know yourself? Now, the reason why you should find your center is because so why yes, because you don't know what you want. And you're not expanding kakra. Utu wenzu kwa no akwa kakra. Utu ya no akwa na wuchinchini. Because one gasa nim dia wope. You don't have a center. You just reacting to dopamine and your ma interesting to you. Did those people end up boso mbusu ya de kakra no asako baby fufuro boso otu ya no ko baby fufuro but unim say again some fancy school fancy if we are quite say in your school ho Eko university you have different courses for her but unim the o ye nti no who say agree for kasa no akwa kodim who say science for kasa no akwa kodim who say maths for kasa computer science for kasa nane nam ha you don't know what you really want. It's these people no one say even though no omoba ahase na omunya de omu penny nyina we are home. And sounds so many they're still gonna be going somewhere. Right, what I say. Not oko baby no na a problem. But as an advice, you should really I think there are people who are barber has to be na maybe there are people more ideas. They're not gonna use it to do whatever they for their own reasons and bo opeso opeso hair, bo opeso the be can be home. I mean, just to benefit him or her. I mean, people have different ideas. But a future of a cancer, if you coming in with that mindset, um, you're not gonna reach anywhere because you're still gonna find a hole. You're gonna find that there's something wrong. Um, and we've been prompted to actually hit this point for everybody so that you truly know why you doing this, why you're on this path, so that you set your mind, okay, and your being and your soul to get in it. We have many spiritual platforms on this earth. Each of them is designated for a specific outcomes. what I say, most Ghanaians or the young ones who are coming, they don't know this difference. So this will become mindfulness on Namho, or this will become we are on Namho. And then my yeah, Uko Buddhists, they don't do all this sort of stuff because they have the idea of just peace and meditating and all that stuff, right? So they don't have this kind of stuff. Oh, your baboons on me home some demon, almost the no. You almost so we are friend and same different thing altogether. From to matter sake. So I say, you catch them say we are here to help mankind. So we learn and a friend is saying we all learn, practice to know ourselves so that we will share the message to others, right? So within if you feel this is what you want or what you want to do, then you're on the right page because that is what we are all standing for. If I'm to somebody I say, again, but if you are open, it's fine. Ni nyinaa yɛ. But what we advise nka ubenya akoma na wasua to help others as we are also doing. That's what I say. So you should really find your center. Why you're learning this? Why at all? Because without you knowing, you'll be following your ego. Because ego wanna do this, the ego wanna do this, they're gonna feel big because ultimate projections and do all these things it fulfills the ego will be fulfilled. What I say, the ego no when anybody as who so would to me be which Nina we say after right in a bigger hako. Now Nina we Nina also or cran and for so being. Now there's a difference between the waba pathways who you put me your projections and yes and it doesn't mean you've connected to the spirit. Connection to the spirit is different. For metaphysics, we have metaphysics. Now within the metaphysics, you can practice telepathy, projections, and you can do a big nasabe basically. Right? But when they are not spiritual. The spiritual is connecting to our true spirit na and the odo enetana and the ahobrase and the abojutre. But matter say it is the way of the spirit that make you spiritual. Na the hika no, it is gonna be added because when you are filled with the spirit, then whatever you want to do in this world, either telepathy, whatever projection, you can close your eyes and put your consciousness to other reality that if you want to. Now we find out with a couple of being on this teaching, helping other people, we found out many people will come on this path. Not they're gonna be corrupted, right? They're gonna be going into the wrong, friends said the left path, right? They're gonna be what do you call it, corrupted because almost they didn't have any center and they were going with their mind. And with the mind, and you're gonna be corrupted because the mind in itself is a trap. And if you are here, again, I know some of the things that we do, it looks cool. I mean, who doesn't want to do this? Right? See other dimensions and it look cool. And I think everybody would like to actually get it, know how to do it. But that is not the goal. You get what I mean? So you might be actually be reacting to the ego. And it's fine, the ego is not bad, but we are standing for something. And so oba beka ho is enye eno asade na ye hwehwefo ho so beka ho. So usua de aboa nchirima. Usua de aboa ye den ke benya na ke we group and I don't know, a nation of people who have dedicated, know themselves, love themselves, understand who they are, connect to the spirit, and also helping others to come into the same But who knows? Baby, I say a friend is a young couple airborne and PC, Na Satan so air to turn the cold one thing. And here Naija, a young couple, Encora, Aquati, a very say. But some could be needed at home again, and so now something else. So which is really, really quite interesting. And it happens a lot. And in things like this and places like this, you cannot equate it or you cannot remove it from the equation. It's always going to happen. Humans are a little bit some way, but it's fine because sometimes everybody have his own intellectual faculty within him or herself, and we try and rely on to it, mostly to do things that we think it is best for us. And I always say this: it's not about knowledge. It's not really about knowledge and information. You can have the information in the world but know nothing. True wisdom is different from knowledge. So I will encourage everybody to go for wisdom, not really knowledge. You can get all the information in this world but know nothing. Okay, it's like Obi when you are saying Kenyan, so now the person doesn't have peace within him or herself. Uh-huh. So it is about the spirit connecting to it. Again, when it's called about spirit now, I mean Chimumu. I think some of you are coming from religion. You might be having the idea of this. What to be hoping? Hold your mommy. Okay. So when you talk about a spirit, it is your divine self. Sani Patrick. It is that final aspect of you, the real core of you, once and then the spirit. And then when it enter creation, then it become dense, and then it turns to what we call people call it the soul. You get what I mean? And within the soul, we have different faculties. We have the mind, the subtle bodies, and other stuff. Okay. So when we are talking about the spirit, we are going back to our real core, connecting to the true divine aspect of ourselves. And then I'm with the spirit in human. But matters. So when I say connecting to that spirit, that is what I mean. So throughout the ancients and throughout, even Omoka, you should look for the spirit. Christo Mebeka and Mushrano is what you should look for. That is what's gonna lead you. It's gonna take you to place of higher. It is the only thing that we need in our life is to connect to that. And when we connect, most of our problems and our issues is gonna vanish because connecting to that, you begin to have self-realization. Okay, because that connection, people call it the current. Okay, you connect to that current. And I decided, they are mutie and but what I say, mu fine. Na I honor the difference, So wait menya who wait me to for we ma corner bon sama could din common and home ni one and so you never have the connection to the spirit. It's a different thing altogether. But to end because I've been as I've been food maybe. But they are not connected to the spirit, but they can still do it. Okay, they can still go into different realms, and that is not the goal. So, your goal is to get people back to their real self, okay, to connect to that divine aspect of themselves. Now, as a muye, if I'm using the word beginner, I don't know, obi any beginner, but I'm kind of say for just conversation here having. As we are all starting, in the spiritual arena, no, when you come to the spiritual arena now, as some of you places you go everywhere and then you consume every information that is going on anywhere, and it's fine. It's almost like an American walk university, so courses never one or your friends will be computer science and walk with kakra. Once a week, you don't really have a center. You don't really have something you're focusing on, and you have found something you're focusing on. You're only gonna go focusing on something. It's now share most of the Hindi for anyway, the other IE for now. They are just on their path. They know what they are getting. They know what they want. So they don't move around. They don't go. It's way no more power. Once they're gonna come from a devotee, right? Then they're gonna be devotee and they become committed to the path and that realization that they want to get. Okay. But again, Africa doba will be up as also no you see kakaka or the nina kekabo. Nina but some matters. And we have also what we call the spiritual philosophers, right? And I know some of you, you'll be down, you'll be swimming in this philosophical ideas in the spiritual arena for a long time. And that is also there. Okay. I quite know what those philosophical ideas. People they talk about more philosophy. It's more philosophy. It's not reality based. Okay, it's something that only exists as a form of an idea, and people follow, but it doesn't have any basics. It doesn't. It's not connect to reality. See what I mean? And people follow certain spiritual path, and most of what they are teaching is more a philosophist. You don't have to do that, right? But again, it depends on what you want. Whatever we are teaching you, we are teaching you because we know so what the Bob Rebbe or catch your baby is something that is connected down to this earth. Young church or no maybe yeah. Again, for example, we're not gonna be maybe teaching you a bunch of Anunnakism, right? Basically, which it doesn't as obviously power square. Infanted again, it's good for you to listen. But after all, okay, life still goes on anyway. The Anunnaki people, okay, they're still having their own world, whatever, and we are here. So we need to focus on ourselves. You get what I mean? But there are people who spend time focusing on something which has nothing to do with anything. It is just a bunch of information. But again, as Rubiani Dope, some of them people, these stories feel so. Again, it releases the dopamine. They make it more entertaining. You get what I mean. But I would advise you to stick to things that is of reality. It would be a chill way because I'll be team the Bobra, because be team the Abua will be team Boa is here and now. Don't any friend grounding. You ground yourself on this earth into this reality. Okay? Until be a better no maybe sir. By yen chemunko deep. You go ebe one on one, maybe while you travel, we not person call show more. It's all up to you. But so much I say. So again, going back to your center, what do you really want? Why are you really, really here? But so spend time with yourself and get that answer. Why? And wow year so that it will set your course clear. Are you here because of a century? Are you here because you want to know yourself? Another person projection. Why are you? What is your center? What do you really want? I don't remember boy year. And yes, I'll be some of you, some when I'm 200 on. We should begin in Asia. Within 3 months, 4 months, most of you will be dropping out. Right? It happens. Woman just say, brave, like, hey, wow, beginning for those who I was a do intermediate, no matter because I know some of them they did come with their head. They were looking for something. I didn't even throw my kumem. I did ewa kumemua. A tenacity. Open example, a simple example. Udobia. You don't let the person go just like that. A check. The people are going to grab it to me. I'm break your heart. If even with that and cry with yes, you still remember the person. I did a walk in free and cost aqua and quite easy, sir. I did a walk dream and a quantum because I didn't know is the ego. It just react to certain things and then it go. But I didn't know person. I will walk on so. Once what will happen is a bit much. Also, will develop your door. Pima Adena Peso, Again, about how we do travels, healing, we do going to other realms, planes. We do all, I think that is the spiritual realms, smoothie. All the stuff, all the events, fancy stuff, we do all of them. Okay. But we are not doing all of that for doing sake. Okay. We are doing it because before Ansana, will be you be any soon teta man. Also, one no nipanos with me, you there. That's what I say. Into also ultimate grounds to be. I just so you can do certain things so that you can also help others. From just what I say. These things are very important. So I mentioned that you're gonna ask everybody your center or I'm finding my teaching. So I'm gonna ask your center and why. Again, don't be lying to yourself. Oh, and yes, you so they say, well, be free. I know some of you, the agenda been an yeah, I know. Hallelujah. Oh dear, don't worry. Why? But oh the agenda and I'm out at your boss, the agenda and I'm more. And you ever find a place there now. Right? But in Kebenya and Kebenya the genuine. I mean, we can set a course for those people. It's not something hard. And yeah, you be your seeker, yeah, now call baby. And then you can go and do whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. But if you are here to help humanity, now what that commander, it should be a passion. It should be something a quantity woman, or you dream of something of the sort. Then Ubenya free pass. That one day. You know say you are welcome to the soul family. Those who are here to help mankind. So basically we ever happen. But just matter saying. So but you Obi finding a call, mommy. Speak to yourself, have time with your why are you? Is it because people even come here because of trauma? People even come here because of there are there are many things going on in their life. And then when they come here, things that they cannot as a peace of mind kakra. It's almost like more like a therapy for them. There are people like that. You got what I mean? People who want to have because who here ni be and answer ni be yari be and answer or pe be binti no waha. That's what I say. I know it's part of human nature. Obia or whatever he or she comes here for. But every person will be your truth to yourself. You understand why. And why is this deep desire coming from? You know, and then when you really get that now, I bet you say bema o nantie no kwan na wo tuo no e be clear wo hu bebi abefa ye na obi a wo tu kwan ekọ bebi na onim kwan a o fa so de atu kwan ne de I think so be hira the same thing America no so me ko akra na onim akra kwan a I ha no akwa Burkina but even so na ga be fa a friend say Kumasi and say yeah and ko do akra da. But what I say, so set your course clear. This is what you want, and then a bit out to shape you to go there straight up. From just much I say, I just wanted to add it for everybody, and now more working on that. A home here in the abilities, anything. Okay, so I can give it to you right now. I can just get you into it and then install it for you. Your third eye or whatever will be activated within a minute or seconds. Okay, again, but it's not what we want. Ubenya we nyina so na went to me and fanboy went to me. You don't use it to help. You don't use it to help mankind. To even help yourself and your family. Okay, to say America no. Boy, it's because of dopamine. What is here? Was it me? Oh, it's one super so be na otimi bi. Obeka ho bi. There are people they're just following. They're just followers. Okay, so I was out for with them, Michelle. Or be answering the course well. I mean, there are many spiritual platforms in Ghana. If you don't have this heart as we going, it's fine. I mean, there are many places you can, get what you want. If you say the right? But we represent a certain number of people, represent people with a certain goal, a certain aim that we want to fulfill. I know Obu Oba beka ho na animu no na afei na ase wo ye nneoma bi na ya nya bi krapen ya che na aduru animu baabi na ono so ne nam baabi na wo cassette yen na nkofo yi say I mean it's fine if you want to do your thing do but it's just to do any the embro and the man no so amana bade undi you see what I mean so if anyway now why did you come here to do all this and then on say nipa there you see a friend is saying yansa any a friend is saying people think they are smart they are intellectual but yansa wisdom will always rule smartness like who are cry or smart or you're wise I ain't find out crying be true so many people think they are wise it's fine they think they are smart but we are not going with smart we are going with wisdom and then no and I'll be to be a bob account ama deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ nyinaa ɛbɛso yie. Okay, abusuafo, I think say time now, so I wanted to add this up for everybody, so that we all work on ourselves. Yes. Okay. Dream, my mister,
Yeah,
so announcement or something, maybe over, and then we can add it up before we close.
yeah.
Okay.
Boss, we say what can so I think that's what we've been preaching since day one. So I said akumapa any anything abutre. You could do home no and one a boss work until if they are here with us, yeah, time will tell.
Yeah, and I dream, I mean, and I so there's gonna be pitfalls. It's not always gonna be like a sweet, okay? There's gonna be pitfalls. There's gonna be life issues. There's gonna be a whole lot of things that will come in to get you out off course, okay, or get you off the course that you set on yourself. But what I say, so until that dream because you could room home is really important, okay. Sometimes when some of you are starting, you yearn for this thing, but the moment you get it, me iPhone 17 Pro Max. I want iPhone 17 Pro Max. You see what I mean? It's a human nature. Sometimes you yearn for something till you get it. I say, when you're free, so I say, who's saying here will be? You get what I mean? So there are many people here. They are how they say, "Oh, you want to who back now for relaxing." But then I say, "I feel quite a bonsam crowd in my age, because I say, friends say, we need to buy an abonsam abo pa no do yet obey." Okay, and I think it's part of human psyche. It's things that we always come by, we always and we need to work with it. You desire for something, open till you get it. Now, if you want relaxing. I think that happened to us very, very much. Oh, paddy, I feel we are now for you. Right now, I feel like I before for because when you but what I say, the honor no bu ha opesua de ni ye we na du so be ko de be kwa ko ye adwuma no na afi sikasem or person ye di diska or person ye we na afi different ideas e ba ne trim because nya akoma no di di de na chi e ya adwene so but you work on yourself well but what I say I mean this world. So what you made to her to learning this, basically. This word is an illusion, it's a matrix. I mean, people we yearn for money, status, materialities, and other stuff. It's fine, but we should be of the word, but not in it. It's fine. But money found, I think that some of these things are making it's not new to some of us. We've been hearing it from different places, even in your Christian life. Some of you, you've learned this, although I know it's a religion. But again, yes, try funny afa. Bibi kakrebu wa bitim de aboa, and it is there. No bibia nyansa someone so. Obi bia wadi siketi. Obi timi di akyire saa na ɔde ne maame, ne nua, obi kɔ atem de ne honam bia na ɔde kɔgye sikaduro. Na wɔnya sika no saa afei ɛnkyɛ na nipa korɔ no amane akɔ akɔto na ne nkwa ɔde akɔtwa ne nkwa because ɔyɛ so in the world. Okay? Ɔma ewiase no be found in the moon. You get what I mean? So nyansasɛm but what I say, so you can be of it, but don't really in it. And money absorb it. I see baby wakuma wono, if we were japade on hono why day, wakuma wo. So if we japade wakuma no wo, we japade no wo kra no so pursue who a hono na be your property. But bo na kuma no wo baby, baby into usia de wo habana ade a ye catch no a secondary matter. Things here will be hard, it's gonna be a secondary matter to them. Na koma na nkasa de ɛwɔ baabi o ɛwɔ sikasɛm ne abusua ne ɛni nti na ɔde nso always no deɛ first deɛ ɛda wakoma so first na ɛna ɛbɛ control but what I say so we wish people ɛbɛma the path of knowing themselves no bɛyɛ the first adeɛ a ɛbɛda wɔn akoma so and the other ones are secondary in actuality seek ye first and all shall be added unto you though seek the kingdom is a nyansasam, but we need here. Obedient is all masa way there, masa yanko pisikano. Both Okoya Nasi Kanina Koshi. Banko Timishi share within him or herself. Kadiana or Brea open Huninano, it's just gonna be added. Because something added that you don't search for it though. As I want to near them right? Tifa, it is adding to you. It's almost like you don't want it, but it's gonna come. But what I say, we but I hope so we all understand it. Okay. Dream my mister, Mijama mo last one.
Okay. Boss.
Okay, Sika.
Yeah. Boss, so for your information, almost 1,250.
Hey.
Yes, maybe horse 633.
Now, are active though, because some of them
No, they are not.
Omo highest anabano 210, 217. So he said the
Okay.
Panukaviana may so much or more he. Omuti what is 1,250? Great goddess what 617, may horse 633.
Hey.
And
Wow.
tell me I'm a country almost say this Tabian corner say last year no. A be call mom back from June. So October, say November, the mercy home. Now almost we
Yeah.
are selected so and
Because
Sana.
maybe because we are trying to gather a certain number of people who really have the heart. We know nipa be nipa all of the time. They will still come and still do whatever they want. But it means nipa be all of people 10, 20 of people. Makoma is down really to do this. To help us message in equal. Then you will group all of them in one group. And it might be because in the future we might even close whatever we do and then focus the rest and be focusing on broadcasting the messages to others. Seek out also.
Yeah, nti sɛdeɛ wɔka no na meka kyerɛ wɔ mo ndɛ koraa wɔ TikTok sɛ nipa na ɔmaba bebree no obiara de n'agenda ne baeɛ but wobɛduru ha a agenda no ɛsɛ sɛ ɔto twene wobɛpɛ tumi de akɔbɔ ayi wokora bi wokɔkyekyere ne de no abɔ dua mu wɔ soro na de soro mako ne wɔ soro akekaduro de afa ne to ɛno nti a na wote ha but 3 months 4 months time na wɔsɛ saa adeɛ no ɛsesa kɔ so wobɛduru ha no also who said that is not our focus, that is not our attention. Dibudu hano kunemu niema no kakran so ye suti e bed drop sisikanti na oba ha ubepe tumi na odia ko twe customers they be good store wada ni Canada Japan or Ghana ubedu hano 3 months 4 months time. I was a change of mind. You reset the mind again. Oh yes, sikano fa ko bia why the wu am ye di sikagu na daka ebi nsi da ebi ni hɔ
Omuye o.
Fine.
Omuye o Ghana.
Ye disika gu na daka mu.
Share omuye papa.
Sika sɛ 1 Ghana miɛnsa aputɔ. Beka $3 million. Ye de gu na daka mu so wɔnye nkɔ. Ɔna ye ka na
ombenya sɛ.
Aha, ɔna ye ka na Japan ɔba ye no obenya sika 500 billion ti wɔnye 30 kura nkɔ ebi nsi. Nti sika na wo kɔpɛɛ no wo de yɛ dɛn. Nti mo a mo wɔ ha no yɛsrɛ mo change mo mindset na yɛnkɔ mom. We are seeking the soul, and that is the most expensive thing in the universe. Seek ye the kingdom. And when your kingdom no, yes, we are sika, nina Italy felale, eodia. No chia, unu mukrana for bene baso. Baso da was and say, Ubedisewa 80 years. Say, Omo de Macroma because ompe. A dorsum. What do I say? Nti yɛhwehwɛ deɛ kyɛn saa deɛ boro so wɔse yɛnka nkɔ deɛ korɔn ma yɛnka nkɔ deɛ porɔ wonim deɛ porɔ yɛ honam adeɛ bi aporɔ the whole creation ne nyinaa ɛbɛporɔ nti monka nkɔ deɛ korɔ na mufiri deɛ korɔ mu mufiri wɔ kra no mu mufiri spirit ne mu ɛhɔ na monka nkɔ nti wo a wowɔ saa adwene wei bi no wo ne yɛbɛkɔ wo a woni saa adwene wei bi no ne obi na ɛbɛsi wo universe na nkasa on his own intelligent is going to drop you. That's a simple thing. Timunya madwini ye ni go together. Uni have for sika, uni have for wode kɔtwe mpana wode kɔbia asɔle na wakɔgye din wakɔyɛ fame wotie ma ne nipa tigu no wanya nkwagye a deɛ ne wom ɔse sɛ wode tɛkyerɛma bɛto nnwoma ma nipa nyina wiase nyinaa dane abutu na woni wɔdɔ a asɔ bɛ na ɛwɔ so wode abɔfoɔ ne bɛkasa wakasa ma Ghana nyinaa dane abutu Ghana nyinaa dane estate woni wɔdɔ wantimi anhu nyame so fasɔ bɛ na ɛwɔ so hwii ni so nti monyɛ madwen yie let us move together kakra mɛka no
Yeah. Mama Kasa.
If you're awful. Bosita, thank you very much. The seeker, yeah, that's it. Ebusiafo, yɛsi deɛ ɔwɔ aso no, ontie deɛ honhom no ɛde ma obi biara. Nti we deɛ mpanyinfoɔ no aka ne nyinaa meni biribiara mɛka. Ma asɛm no a message na boss de aba nnumere ne deɛ sika mu nyinaa ka no. Ɛmbɔ wakoma mu. Don seek him first. Seek him first. Deɛ nti na wɔwɔ pathway. Why are you here? Adenti na woti first say no ti bibi clicky wo mu. Asema nkofo eke de ni bibi emerge wo mi mami let me seek for myself. Mami hwehwe me ho. Let me remember who I am. Do you know who you are? Is it about who I am? Is it about me pese me petu media akoye we ana? Eno na Bosita abesi so na me nua mema nso e de amaye no. Nti mesrɛ mo, ukoda na adwo abisa ho, ask the soul within. Ask yourself, and you can never lie to yourself. You can never lie to yourself. Nti we de kakra me de ebeka ho no mesrɛ mo sɛ mamu remfi practice no ye screenshot it mo saka ye ni nyinaa no Thursday and then Thursday
Thursday.
Mo na ye de mo be start nti we de kakra me de ka ho no
Solo
Dream, abusuafo, boss yɛ daase any information on their brain. Bebree naa na nnuanom aka. Ɛduru bɛgye wɔ atrema. Bi nka ho biom. Deɛ ɔmo aka na ɛyɛ. Ɛduru na bɛgye yɛn a ho. Ɛnyɛ bɔtɔ no nyinaa yɛbɛnom no. Deɛ boss aka yi, yɛmfa nkɔ yɛn nnam. Yɛsɔre mu. Yɛdidie mu, yɛnom mu, ne yɛnanteɛ mu nyinaa. Now you get to know your purpose and your reason into our waha. The reason now waha ne sumbuma wa ye di jata kuresi wa be free atra jata no akofa reason no. But the reason ni hu se dan sum bu yi a ye di interfere kwa bi si we ni so obi dwane. It me de kakra we na me de ka ho. Be important.
Dachi mo.
Dream,
yeah, that's last word.
Boss I can in the American say the boss I can on Muntina Supum. I never boy in
that's it. The observer. The observer. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's it. Killer. Okay, killer near around. All right, Ebusafo, meda mu nyinaa mase said the boss be kind. Di bia asama one thing I make ye call platform ni nyinaa so ameka me say ka me nko a na ka platform na ka nipa ye no mbesua de abro so a 20 pe emro so because most of the times say the boss di kan ubro no mfa akoma pa be emma oba no na mechiri na o so no ye yinoma ehum hia no o say eniema enye nice nti mesrɛ mo a mo homodin na class no enye interesting. All right, meda mo nyina mase inipe there were some people be starting from no me very active but recently meantime to one can be a meeting mesrɛ mo oye so uju hu di sɛ wo ka ho bi abomodin na my hu die how and I say what is going on the intia na nyama slow down. All right, medamu nyina ma say e be share Thursday. Bye.
Bye.